A, a very good morning to class 7 student. Class 7 student, we are in the chapter Learn to use MS Excel. Learn to use MS Excel. In this chapter, we already using Excel as database. The fourth chapter, we already completed the fourth chapter using Excel as database. So let us read some important points once again. It's just a revision, a part of revision. So we'll take a recap on that. You have to watch the video again and again so that you understand easily. Using data validation. Data validation is what? Data validation is the process of ensuring that a program operates on clean, correct, and useful data. In Excel, it is implemented by restricting the entry in a cell. All of you know the meaning of cell. Vertically and horizontal lines make a cells within a specific range of values. In the data show, the quality of item cannot be in fraction. We can't be show the data in fractions. So it has to be a whole number and above 0, and the rate can be fixed to be between 100 to 10 to 100. So in this, data validation is there. A validation is what? Whenever we are making a restriction on that. That means if you are writing something, a price value of any item, it should not be less than 0. Yes, less than 0, and more than whatever the item is there, like 1000, 100. Select the range. The data tab under the data tool group, select data validation. In the data validation dialog box under the setting tab, it allow drop down list box, select whole numbers. In data drop down list, box between is selected by default. Enter 10 in minimum and 100 in maximum. Whenever we are going to select a minimum and maximum, and after that we get a type of boundation. We can't be able to enter the number less than 10 or more than 100. So this one is called a validation, because we have some valid restrictions which we need to follow it. Because if we don't want to follow that validation, we can't be able to update the Excel sheet, right? It shows you the error on the screen. So we use this one is the actual meaning of using data validation. Validation means whenever we are going to give any restriction related to a data should be in numbers, it should not be in alphabet. Name should, for example, whenever we are going to write a name of the students, the name of the students we can't be able to write in numbers. Yes, because no one's name written in numbers. So this one is the validation. We have to mark a validation in Excel that name should be in letters, alphabetical letters only. So this one is the meaning of validation, right? So if the data is entered beyond the specific limit of 10 to 100, the error message is displayed. They implement the data validation that quantity should be below 1, and the range of cell, select data validation from the data tab. It allow drop down list box, select whole numbers. In data drop down list box, select the greater than and the enter 1 the minimum value. So this one shows that the validation is there, right? Validation means whenever you are creating a restriction related to the column. So now moving forward, Sorting data, all of you know very well that the meaning of sorting data is what? Arranging the data in ascending or descending order. Whenever we are going to arrange the data in ascending or descending order is defined as sorting. By sorting the data for organized data, it becomes easy to work with these data. Let us sort the data in ascending order in terms of the rate of the item. How we are going to sort the data? First of all, we select the data in the worksheet, then click the filter button from the sort and filter group in the data, and the shortcut key is also there, control plus tab plus arrow key. Right click the filter button from the sort and filter group in the data tab. The sort dialog box will appear. Select the field rate from the sort and by the drop down list. Now the selected fields values from the sort on drop down list. From the order drop down list, the order is smallest to the largest, already set by default. Click on OK. Now the data will be arranged in ascending order or on the basis of the field rate. Sorting data means arranging the data in ascending or descending order. Whenever we are going to arrange a data in ascending or descending order is defined as sorting. By sorting the data or organized data, it becomes easy to work with these data. How we can sort the data? First of all, we have to select the worksheet. Click on the filter button from the sort and filter group in the data tab. The sort dialog box will appear. Then after select the field rate from the sorted by the drop down list. Now select the values from drop down list. From the order drop down list, you have to select smallest to the largest. After selecting smallest to largest, already set a default, click on OK. Now the data will be arranged in ascending order on the basis of the field rate. So this one is the method through which we are going to arrange the data in a ascending order. Now student, the thing is that what is filtering a data? All of you know the meaning of filter. Whenever we are going to divide the things in a different manner is called filtering a data. Filter can be used to limit the data. Filter can be used to limit the data in a worksheet, because in a worksheet there is a limit, and hide part of it. Filter can be used to limit the data in a worksheet and hide part of it. Filtering allow us to display only the data that we want to view. Whatever we want to view, only we can filter that data. We can specify the criteria using the filter option. Let us display the data of only those words where the rate is 25. For example, this one is the example. Select the data in a worksheet. Click on filter icon from the sort and filter group in the data tab. Small arrow will be added in each heading. These arrows are used to filter the data. Click on the arrow next to the rate heading. The filter dialog box appear. Unselect the option and only keep 25 selected. Click on OK. So whenever I'm telling you the steps how to filter a data, it's very hard. But whenever you are going through a practical, it's very easy. No need to do anything. Just click on the filter and you get two options, A to Z or Z to A. If you are going to click on Z to A, it's going to be in descending order. If you are going to click on ascending A to Z, it's showing you a ascending order. On this, only this one is called the filtering a data, right? Now adding subtotal in database. Adding subtotal in a database. The subtotal function of Excel performs a specific calculation. The subtotal function of Excel performs a specific calculation. एक specific calculation होती है, जैसे for example sum, addition, multiplication, average, etc. For a specific set of values, एक specific set of values to apply subtotal. For small values we are using subtotal. The data must be sorted. The calculate subtotal of given data stored by brand. Follow these steps. These steps you have to follow. This one is example, nothing else. No need to learn this one. Only you have to watch the video. That's it, because this one is the process through which we are going to apply the formulas. On the data tab in the outline group, select subtotal. The subtotal dialog box appear. As we want to calculate the subtotal of every brand, choose brand and from at each change in drop down box. Then select sum from the use fractions drop down list. We will calculate the subtotal of the price. So the selected price is to be add subtotal to list. Automatically it's gonna happen. The checkbox replace current subtotal is selected by default. This will override the existing subtotal if already calculated, because we already marked as a formula. The checkbox summarize below data is also selected by default. This option will place the subtotal below every brand. Click on OK. The subtotal will be displayed below every brand. The use function. The use function provides within a built function like count, average, minimum, maximum, etc. We can also display subtotals of numeric fields like rate and quantity for functions like average, sum, etc. Functions count can be used for character field like items and brands. To remove all buttons, help to remove all subtotal in a worksheet. So this one is the process through which we are going to add subtotals in database. Database where we are going to make the data of the items. So analyzing data with pivot table. Pivot table, I don't think that you have seen, some of you have seen the pivot table. Whenever school get opened, I'll show you the pivot table. How can we make the pivot table? It's very easy. It's not hard, because it's a small function. Whenever you are going to make a pivot table, automatically index has been displayed in a front page, and it's showing the bar type diagrams like this. So through pivot table, it's easy to analyze the data, because if we have a thousands of data or 2000 3000 lakh data, it's very hard to analyze the data, but through a pivot table we can analyze the data very easily. Excel is able to quickly analyze data, but something it become difficult when there is a lot of data. Only pivot table are the great tool to summarize, analyze, explore and present data. Pivot table are highly flexible and can be quickly adjusted depending on how we need to display the result. So through this, it helps us into a pivot table. How we can, students, I'm just explaining you, no need to revise it, because it's very difficult to understand, because before seeing it in a computer it's very hard to understand how to make a pivot table. So steps are, first of all, what you need to do is select the pivot table from the insert tab. In a insert tab option, pivot table option is there. You have to select that. The create pivot table dialog box appear. The table range text box display the range of the data. It is the complete data is not selected. We can manually select the table with the respective headings. We have to select only the headings. By default, the pivot table will be placed in a new worksheet. Automatically, in a new worksheet, pivot table is been placed. To place it on the same worksheet, selected existing worksheet. Click on OK button. The create pivot table dialog box closed. As we had selected new worksheet, the pivot table is created on a new worksheet in the same workbook. The pivot table field list appear. Drag items to row labels, brand in column labels, and quantity to volume. This can be rearranged in any way. The result of arrangement will be shown in figure 4.331 like this. As above, sum of quantity is calculated per item, row wise and brand. Otherwise, a pivot table can automatically automatically it can short count total or average the data stored in one table or spreadsheet, display the result in a second table showing the summarized data. So pivot table is, very helpful for us to analyze the data. Okay, so we easily will understand whenever we are going to do a practical with a pivot table. So all of you, please remember this thing in your mind. Whenever we come to school, we go through the computer lab and do the practical with a pivot table, right? So student, now moving forward to the some definitions. Those students who have not done with the definitions, please do it in your copies. Database. What is database? It is a collection of information that is organized so that it can be easily accessed, managed and updated. Field. The column in the database that contain one type of data is called a field. Record. The row in the table of database is called a record. And data input form, the form used to input, delete and search data in a worksheet using text boxes. They are called data input form. Data validation, we already learned that one. It is the process of ensuring that a program operates on clean, correct and useful data. So these are some important definitions which you need to memorize it. And the next one is filter data. The feature allow you to display only the data that we want to view depending on a specific criteria. Subtotal. What is subtotal? This function of Excel perform a specific calculation like sum, product, average, etc. for specific set of values are called subtotal. And pivot table, we already learned that. Pivot table, this is the tool of summarize, analyze, explore and present data. So these are some important definitions which you need to note it down in your classwork copies. And moving forward to do the MCQs, I believe you have done these MCQs in your classwork copies. If you not, then do it in your classwork copies. We can search data in form by clicking on the button. Which button? Find preview. Second one, this button helps to remove all the subtotal in a worksheet. Which one? Delete all. This feature of Excel display the summarized data in a different table. Which feature of Excel display the summarized data? Pivot table. Then the D1. This feature of Excel check the correct values to be entered in the cell. Data validation. And the last one. Forms in Excel provided the facility of all the things: adding data, deleting data, searching data, all of the above. Then moving forward to the fill up matchups. Filter means whenever we are going to sort and filter groups. Database, records. Data validation, insert tab. Subtotal, outline group. Pivot table, data tool group. So these are the matchups which you need to do it in your copies, MCQs as well as the matchups, and the question and answer we'll do it in our next video. So thank you, have a nice day.